Hey everyone, it's BoingTheGamer, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm diving into something I've been low-key obsessed with again, Conan Exiles. Yup, it's 2025 and I decided to jump back into the savage world of survival, base building and beheading giant creatures. If you're someone who played it way back in 2017, or you're a totally new player and just curious about whether it holds up now in 2025, then this video is for you. So here's the deal, I actually played Conan Exiles on launch back in 2017. It was janky, kinda buggy, but I loved the concept. Fast forward to now 2025 and wow, you guys, this game has evolved. It's not perfect, but it's grown into a seriously solid survival experience. Let's start with what, Conan still does best, that brutal survival grind. The game throws you into a world that doesn't care one bit about you. You wake up in your underwear, tied to a cross in the desert, and it's like, go survive. And I love that brutality. You get the resources, build shelter, craft weapons, armor, you tame thralls, and slowly you go from barely surviving to being a full-blown warlord with a fortress and even an army. Visually, the game looks gorgeous. Playing especially on PC in 2025, the world feels actually alive. Lightning, shadow, weather, it all adds so much more to the immersion. One of the biggest surprises, the stability. This game was rough at launch, and I remember the glitches, the falling through floors, the classic, but now it runs pretty smooth. I haven't hit any major bugs, and it's way more optimized than it used to be. Funcom has clearly been putting in work, and it's not flawless, there's still some kind of bugs. Especially when you're playing on private servers and co-op, but it feels way more polished than it used to be. The combat has gotten more fun as well. It's used to feel stiff, like every swing was underwater, but now you've got better animation, decent AI improvements, and combat actually feels like a mix of timing and strategy. It's still a hit and swing and knowing when to defend kind of combat gameplay. So knowing when to, use your tactics might feel like a less challenging experience when you go further down the game, but the game just throws more enemies, more tougher bad guys at you, which does complicate the combat a little bit. You can go in with swords, bows, magic, there's sorcery now, or even right into battle on a mount. The flexibility is totally there. If you love base building, this game still delivers. I've lost literal hours and hours to designing forts, bridges, temples, secret dungeons. I mean, the creative freedom here is wild. And on PC, it's just a lot more easier to manage everything. Just add a few mods and you've got yourself a dream builder sandbox. Of course, there's multiplayer in Conan. PvP is savage, chaotic, and totally addicting. Whether you're raiding someone's base or trying to defend your own at 3 AM while your clan's offline, it gets tense, it gets fun, and it gets heart racing. There's also tons of private server with unique rule set, roleplay communities, and modded worlds that feel like entirely different games. You're not stuck with just the vanilla experience here. Since last time I played, the game's added a ton of new content, new biomes, dungeons, gear, even sorcery, and I gotta say, being a creepy necromancer summoning undead minions, yeah, it's a vibe. The devs are still updating the game, and that's a rare this far out from launch. It feels like a living game and not an abandoned one, which is an awesome thing. So, should you play Conan Exiles in 2025? If you're into survival games, base building, or just love that dark, gritty fantasy vibe, it's a strong yes from me. It's got some of the best progression in any survival game. The world is still gorgeous after all these years, and it feels better than it ever has been. It's not perfect, it can still be grindy, and PvP isn't for everyone, but if you like the challenge, the creativity, the chaos, some minor bugs, Conan Exiles in 2025 is absolutely worth it. And there's also a new DLC called the Isle of Septa that's totally worth checking out if you're a fan of this game. Anyway, that's my take on Conan Exiles. Let me know in the comments if you have been playing Conan lately, or if you're thinking about jumping back in. Drop a like if this video helped you out, subscribe for more game content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Anyway, that's it for me. As always, thank you for watching, and catch you out there in the exiled lands.